Yo everyone, Shock16 back once again for the Renegade Master. This time doing a video response to Das Cojonesdeloro. Asked a good question this week, and that question was, have you ever bought a system just so you can play one game? And my answer to that is yes, I have. Quite a few systems just to play one game. So there you go, that was my response. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now. Of course, I'm only joking. I'm going to go into a little bit more detail. So, yeah. A lot of my consoles and that my parents bought when I was younger, so I can't really say that I bought them for one. I mean, I wanted them, I asked for them, probably for one or two games, but yeah, I don't think that's allowed. I think what does means is have you yourself bought the consoles for just to play a certain game. And I think it means original consoles as well. I might be wrong. You might be allowed to twist it in like consoles that you've bought back now, just so you can play a game. But yeah, I'm going to go with the original ones that I bought originally just to play certain games. So I'm going to start off. The first console I ever bought myself was a Super Nintendo. Basically, got a load of money for my birthday, as you do. I went around my mate's house, played on his Super Nintendo, and I thought, shit, I need to get one of these now. And luckily enough, I just had enough money to go to Toys R Us and buy myself one because they had them on offer and they were selling them for 70 quid. And I went there with mum and dad, picked up a Starwing pack. But Starwing isn't the game that I bought it for, so I had to wait to actually get the game that I bought the console for. But yeah, the game that I wanted on it, the game that I bought that console for was, of course, Super Mario Kart. To me, this was just something else when I played on this. Do you know what I mean? I went from the Atari ST to the Super Nintendo. So yeah, it was a big step up, you know, with the Mode 7 and stuff like that, racing around. Battle mode as well. Oh my god, the fun you could have on battle mode in 2-player. I just had to get it. So yeah, like I say, I only just had enough money out of my birthday money left just to buy the system. So I got stuck with Starwing for about the first month or so. That was the only game I had, and I've got no gripes with that. I love Starwing, so do you know what I mean? That worked out alright. But yeah, the game that I actually bought it for was this game, and yeah, I had to wait. I had to save up my money and go into town and then buy it. This was basically the first game I bought for the system. So yeah, and that's why, just for this one game. Obviously the Super Nintendo turned out to be one of the best consoles I've ever had. Many good games on it, so do you know what I mean? Bought for one game, but loved for many. So what's the next system? I can't say my Sega Saturn, because like I say, my Sega Saturn was bought for my mum and dad after begging them. I'm going to bend the rules a little bit on here, and this was my PlayStation, because my PlayStation, I did a deal with my parents, and they said if I could raise half the money, they would pay the other half of the money. So I did buy half of it. In fact, I actually raised more than half of the money and they just paid the difference because I ended up selling my Sega Saturn to get a PlayStation. So yeah, it came with 3 games. I think it was Wipeout, Rayman, and then this game. And this game is the one that I got it for, and that is, of course, Tekken. Bought the PlayStation purely based on this game, and yeah, basically, my family, we used to have like Boxing Day parties. They used to take it in turns. Like one year we'd be at someone's, like one uncle's house, and then the next year we'd be at another uncle's house, and then the next year they'd be at our house, something like that. Used to take it in turns like that. Anyway, my uncle bought my cousin a PlayStation for Christmas. This particular year that we went to his house for Boxing Day, and basically all his young'uns didn't really see any of the party. We all just stayed upstairs in my cousin's bedroom playing on his PlayStation. We was playing Crash Bandicoot, which I also loved, but the game that we played the most was Tekken. Yeah, basically missed the whole Boxing Day party just playing on this game, and yeah, and that was it. I had to get one. After I played on my cousin's, I had to get one. So yeah, the Sega Saturn was out, and the PlayStation was in. And that's the game I based it on, yeah, based that purchase on. This actual edition as well, the cardboard box one was the one I got as well, so brilliant. Amazing game, Tekken. But yeah, awesome. So then after that, from PlayStation 1, I went straight to PlayStation 2. That was the next step up for me. I didn't bother with like the Nintendo 64 or the Dreamcast or anything like that. Just went from PlayStation 1, and that lasted on me all the way up to PlayStation 2. When did PlayStation 2 come out? About 2001? 2000? Something like that. I know I was old enough, because like, older should I say, because I'd left school, I was now working, and yeah, so I was earning money and I was buying my own shit. So this was probably like the biggest purchase, like the first big purchase I made, so to speak, on a console when I started earning my own money. PlayStation 2. But I can remember I couldn't afford it outright because I was going to Malia with the lads. So I just showed out on an holiday. I'd saved up, like, do you know what I mean, about £1,000 or so. Do you know what I mean, I'd saved up was for my spending money and stuff like that. And I'd also bought one of them double CD mixers, you know, where you get 2 CD players and then they've got like the mixer, like it was like a mixing deck, but like in CD form. So I just showed out on that, just showed out on a lot of, and I wanted this PlayStation 2. Basically, I was going out with this girl and her younger brother had a PlayStation 2. And the game that I bought it for is the game that he always used to let me play when I was around there. So yeah, and that's what made me get my own. But like I say, I couldn't afford it outright, so I had to get it out of my mum's catalogue. And I think I ended up paying about £100 more than you should have paid for a PlayStation 2 back then, because you know how catalogues work. They let you pay in instalments, but the thing is, after you paid instalments, you end up paying a lot more than it would have been if you'd have just bought it right out. So yeah, I ended up paying a lot of money from PlayStation 2, but the game I bought it for was none other than Grand Theft Auto 3. That game blew me away. I thought that was, I mean, I dreamed of a game like that, and then it was there. It was like, gone from dreaming about a game like that, wishing I could have a game like that, to actually having a game like that. I can't actually show you neither, because I don't own Grand Theft Auto 3 anymore. I accidentally traded it in the bundle years and years ago. I took a bundle of games down, just traded them all in, and I realised that Grand Theft Auto 3 was in the pile after I traded them in, and I was like, oh, you bastard. So yeah, don't own it no more. I'll have to get that back, because I've got all the other Grand Theft Autos on PlayStation 2. But that was the one I bought it for. Grand Theft Auto 3 was just something else. Something I'd never seen before. To me, that said to me, the next generation's here. And yeah, I bought the PlayStation 2. It was sold purely on that one game. So yeah, after PlayStation 2, I got a 360. But I didn't buy my 360 for any particular game. I just bought it, I just saw it going cheap on eBay. And it was like in a deal. It was like too good to pass up. It was like one of those that it was that good, it was that cheap, that it made me question the legitimacy of it, basically. You know, eBay going far too cheap. And I just thought, fuck it, I'll take a punt on it. And it did arrive. It arrived brand new box and everything. So yeah. But yeah, I didn't buy it for any particular game. I just bought it because it was the next generation console and it was cheap as chips. So yeah, PlayStation 3 was the next console I bought, and I bought that based purely on this game. Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots. Yeah, massive fan of the Metal Gear Solid franchise, so yeah, I had to get the 4th installment of Metal Gear Solid. It was a no-brainer for me. And this, yeah, imagine my kind of pissed offness, if that's even a word, when this was actual version they sent me with my PlayStation 3 as well. A platinum version. I mean, because I bought the PlayStation 3 Slim, and this is the game again, but this wasn't the one that was pictured. And yeah, they sent me a fucking platinum edition. I would love like a normal edition of it, but yeah, this game. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure if this is my favourite. In fact, I know it's not my favourite because Snake Eater is still my favourite in the Metal Gear Solid franchise so far, but this is a good game. It's a brilliant game. I must play this again, actually. All Metal Gear Solid games are great. So yeah, to me anyway. But that's purely what sold it. A close second would have been Gran Turismo 5, but that was a complete letdown. In my opinion, I did not like it because I bought it on release. I got it on release. I pre-ordered it, and as you know, it got put back years and years. Gran Turismo 5 did. It was meant to be coming out like fucking years before it actually did. And then when it came out, it was so unfinished. It was buggy. It was glitchy. It was fucking awful. It was horrible. I mean, I've heard that they fixed it now, and it's actually a nice playable game now, I bet. At the end of the day, it's too late now. I've moved on from it. I'm not bothered about it. But yeah, this is a game I bought it for, with a close second being Gran Turismo 5. But yeah, awesome game. Then I bought a Nintendo Wii. Yeah, very late to the Wii game. But I picked it up solely based on this one game because I wanted to play it. And that was Mario Kart Wii, of course, with the steering wheel and that. Yeah, I basically, yeah, I wanted to play this. I just wanted to play it. It looked fun with the steering wheel, and like it would say, it was like the next step in Mario Kart. I hadn't played Mario Kart probably since the SNES, actually, because I didn't really play like I said, I didn't have a Nintendo 64, so I didn't play Mario 64 route. So yeah, this was it just looked really fun. And I thought, I've got to have it. I've got to have Mario Kart Wii. So I was out and about and I just bought it on a whim. I think I was in... where did I buy it from? I want to say I bought it from Blockbuster Video or something like that. I'm sure that's where I got it from, Blockbuster Video, and it was there. And yeah, it was a bundle, this, and the Wii itself. But yeah, I bought it solely on this. And this is about the only game that I've really played, apart from Wii Sports. Do you know what I mean? I like a bit of Wii Sports. It's a good family game. But this is about the only game I bought the console for, and this is about the only game that I've really got. I've got a few other games, but like I picked up cheap, and I mean like for pennies. But this is the only actual one that I've gone out and purchased. Oh, and the Mario 25th anniversary one. But yeah, this is the only game I've ever been bothered about on Wii. Do you know what I mean? After I played this, I wasn't really bothered about it. Do you know what I mean? My Wii is my most neglected console ever, which is why it's being soft modded, so that I've got the old library on it, because I'm never going to buy any more games for it. So there you go. Yeah, then after that, my most recent console buy was, of course, the Xbox One. And I bought that because launch title exclusive, of course, Forza 5. Love Forza. After Gran Turismo, my Forza just took over for me. From Forza 3 onwards, it just took over me. Because I thought Gran Turismo 5 was a big disappointment. Yeah, I just migrated to Forza and I've loved it ever since. However, I must say I don't like 5 as much as I like 4 on the 360. Yeah, if I go for Forza now, if I play Forza on the Xbox One, it's Horizon 2, because obviously that's out now. So this game gets a little bit neglected, but this is the game that made me buy it. This was the decider. Whether should I get an Xbox One, should I get a PlayStation 4, and this was the decider. Well, you know, Xbox One's got Forza 5, so, and that's the game that I bought. Do you know what I mean? That made the decision for me. So there you go. I have bought consoles for certain games, and they're the ones that I bought them for. What are yours? Let Daz... Did I just call him Dez? Let Daz know. Cojonesdeloro know. By doing a video response. And I'll see you next time. See you then. Bye bye.